Welcome to the Bronze's Guide to Valorant. This is just a guide for new players, mostly my friends, because I've seen a lot of misplaced smokes and bullets going nowhere. That ends today, because you're going to watch this and you're going to train hard and absolutely dominate the next game you play. I'm seeing you top frag. You're top fragging above me. But beginning at number 1. Here's a quick tutorial on smokes, guys. This is what not to do. This is what you should do. The reason the smokes need to be like this is because when it's overflowing onto your side, the enemy has so many different ways they can push out of the smoke. It's just crazy. The point of the smokes is to create either a passage people aren't going to enter out of, or if they will get punished easily and die. That's why we try and keep the smoke on just a little bit over the edge so that they can't peek out and hide again. Whereas in this example, they can run out from like 5 different sides and shoot you in the head or shoot your teammate in the head before you can kill them. There's also this kind of smokes called one-ways, which as you can see here, they hover above and you can see the below part. Now an enemy can see you from the other side of this one, but as they move closer, their vision disappears, and as they're walking through the smoke, you'll be able to see them, the little feet, but they won't be able to see you because their head's covered in smoke. Both of these are the key uses of smokes, and that's why it's so important to have a smoker on your team, because it either denies entry entirely, or it creates a free opportunity for kills. Now that does not necessarily mean that on the opposing side you want to do your smokes like this to screw the enemy over. Because as you see, you can walk out of the side of the smoke here, but there could be like 3 people ready to shoot you at that point, and you might get 1 kill, but you're going to end up dying anyway. This is why instead you can smoke heaven if the site has heaven, you can smoke entrances to the site, or just little corners that you know people are going to be looking at you from. Another one way you can do on this map is right above these crates here you can place a smoke, and that provides a tiny little foot space where you can see the feet of the enemy, but because their head's all the way up there, they can't see you at all, which gives you the opportunity to kill them before they even see you. Yes, highly recommend smoking like this, or else your teammates are going to get very upset at you. I just wanted to say, I've never had the chance to appreciate the beauty and high quality crisp graphics of Valorant until now. So I just want to thank all you guys for sweeping the floor with your crosshairs. I never paid too much attention to the ground of Valorant, but obviously you guys just fell in love with it at first sight. Let me tell you, no one's gonna pop up out of the ground like Mirio from My Hero. No one does that in Valorant. Everyone walks on the ground, they don't walk underneath it. Lift your head up, make eye contact, click on his head with your crosshair. Win us the game, please. Quick fix for this is obviously to go into the practice mode, but I need to point out the difference between body shots and headshots are so drastic. As you can see here, I used a Phantom, I sprayed on the body and killed almost no bots out of 30. I did the exact same thing, but this time aimed at their heads, and I got drastically more kills than I did when I aimed for the body. My recommendation for getting better at aiming for the head with the Sheriff, because the Sheriff only provides 1 shot before the bot will disappear, and you must hit the headshot in order to kill the bot in time. But feel free to use whatever weapon you feel suits you best. But do play the challenge mode in practice to improve your reaction time, and while you're in the practice mode, make sure that your sensitivity is something you're comfortable with, because playing with crappy sensitivity just makes it 10 times harder. 2 other factors that largely contribute to your aim is if you're standing still, you will have much better accuracy compared to if you're moving at all. If you move even the tiniest bit, your accuracy just completely drops. And pressing control to crouch also increases your accuracy by the tiniest bit and reduces recoil a tiny bit as well. I know you might want to try and strafe and shoot, but trust me, just stand still and shoot, or strafe without shooting. Another thing I don't understand is why people don't use the map. The top corner map shows you exactly where all your teammates are, and even during the round, agents will make noise and you can look at the map and see a question mark on the map or an icon showing which player they see. They also leaves X marks on the map and icons of the bomb when the bomb is dropped. However, all of these seem to be ignored most of the time. Oftentimes I'll hear that they didn't know someone was in an area and that I should have called it out. And I sit there and I look at the map and I'm like, that person was shown to be on the map for like 10 minutes. How didn't they see them? But a definite improvement, if you're not doing it already, is to pay attention to the map. Also guys, use your ears. You have headphones for a reason. There's so many times where I'll be calling out right, right, left, left, because the person I'm watching just is not reacting at all to the noises that I'm hearing to my headphones. Listen to this clip for example.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
So many positions can be recognized and so many games can be won just through the awareness of enemy footsteps from behind you, to your left, to your right. I could have been watching a different entry there and died, and the game would have been lost. But I could hear the guys behind me, so I moved into a corner where they couldn't see me. If you aren't trying to listen to your enemies at all, then don't complain when you get domed in the back of the head. That's gonna be all for my tutorial for all the beginners out there. If you enjoyed or found this video helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more content in the future. And if you need any more tutorials and any other things in the game, let me know and I can see what I can do for you. Thank you for watching, get grinding, I want to see you in the top of the leaderboard. Peace.